How to Quiet a Busy Mind, A Journey to Inner Peace. On a breezy evening, Meera found herself staring blankly at her laptop screen. Her to-do list seemed endless, her phone buzzed with notifications, and her thoughts felt like an overcrowded train, rushing in every direction. Exhausted and overwhelmed, she closed her laptop and walked to the balcony. The city lights twinkled, and the faint sound of honking cars echoed in the distance. But Meera couldn't enjoy any of it. Her mind was noisy, filled with worries about work deadlines, personal struggles, and countless what-ifs. She longed for peace, but didn't know how to find it. That's when her grandfather, who was visiting her for a few days, stepped onto the balcony. He held 2 cups of tea and a knowing smile. "Troubled thoughts again, Beta?" he asked, handing her a cup. Meera sighed. "Dadu, my mind won't stop. It's like a never-ending traffic jam in there. I just want some peace." Dadu listens intently, nodding with a wise smile, ready to share his advice. Her grandfather chuckled softly. "Come with me," he said. He led her to the living room, where he took out an old glass jar from a cupboard. It was dusty and filled with marbles, each one slightly different from the other. He placed it on the coffee table. "Let's do a small exercise," he said. "Imagine this jar is your mind, and these marbles are your thoughts. Pick one marble at a time and tell me what it represents." Curious, Meera picked a bright red marble. "This is work," she said. "It's always on my mind. Emails, meetings, presentations." "Good," her grandfather nodded. "Now put it aside." She picked another, a small blue marble. "This one's my fight with a friend. We haven't spoken in weeks." "Set it aside too," her grandfather said. One by one, Meera picked out marbles, giving each a name: her career, her family, her health, her regrets. Slowly, the jar emptied, and the marbles sat in a pile on the table. "How does the jar look now?" her grandfather asked. "Empty," Meera replied, her voice softer. "Exactly," he said, smiling. "And that's how your mind can feel too. It's not about getting rid of thoughts forever. It's about taking them out, one at a time, and setting them aside." "But how do I do this in real life, Dadu?" Meera asked, intrigued. Her grandfather leaned back in his chair. "There are many ways," he said. "Let me share a few that work for me. ***, write it down. ***. Every morning or evening, I take a notebook and write down everything that's on my mind. Big or small, I let it all out onto the page. It's like emptying the jar. Once it's on paper, my mind feels lighter. 2. ***, focus on your breath. ***. When the thoughts get too loud, I sit quietly and focus on my breathing. Inhale, exhale. Each breath clears a little more space in my mind. Try it. It works wonders. 3. ***, take action or let go. ***. Some marbles need action. If something's bothering you, ask yourself, can I do something about it? If the answer is yes, take a small step. If not, let it go. You don't need to carry every marble forever. 4. ***, disconnect to reconnect. Sometimes the noise isn't from within, it's from the outside world. Turn off your phone, step away from the screens, and reconnect with yourself. Go for a walk, read a book, or simply sit in silence. As Meera listened, she felt a sense of calm wash over her. For the first time, she realized that her mind wasn't the problem. It was how she was holding on to her thoughts, letting them pile up until they felt unbearable. As Meera listened, she felt a sense of calm wash over her. That night, before going to bed, she tried one of her grandfather's suggestions. She pulled out an old notebook and wrote down everything on her mind. It felt strange at first, but as the words spilled onto the page, she felt a surprising sense of relief. The next morning, she woke up feeling lighter. The traffic in her mind had slowed, and the noise had softened. It wasn't perfect, but it was a start. Over time, Meera made these practices a habit. Whenever her mind felt too full, she'd remind herself of the glass jar and take a moment to empty it, one thought at a time. And as she grew more mindful, she discovered something beautiful. When the mind is quiet, it leaves room for creativity, gratitude, and peace.